What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tay, and yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Your boy is. I feel like I'm getting scammed. 100% not gonna lie. I have been reselling for 4 years on eBay now. Wow, I'm getting old, but been reselling on 4 years on eBay, and I understand people get scammed all the time, supposedly, but I personally don't feel like I've never gotten scammed. Of course, people will return items, people will get items and switch those items out and return them to you. There's people who will scam you by like credit card methods, stolen credit cards who've been purchased from you, and then obviously people will request their money back and you'll never see the item again. Those are like some of the main reasons and ways that people do get scammed. And I personally have never experienced anything close to where I feel like, okay, I'm getting scammed now. But with that being said, I did make a purchase the other day, and that was a total bogus purchase. I bought this Joker game online, and when it came to me, it was not the original version of Joker. I had just literally sold 2 of them, so I knew exactly what it looked like. And when you compare and contrast, you can just tell, like, somebody sold me a counterfeit game 100% all day. I never have reported an account before ever, but I decided to report that account just because you can't be selling fake games, man. I am not with that at all. That game was 100% not original at all, and that's how they try to sell it. But it is what it is. I know people who try to sell like generic Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Like I've sold the Pokemon Go or there's another version of Pokemon that tries to bite off Pokemon, but you in the description, what is it? I thought I had the name, but they sell all the time. Pocket Rockets, Pocket Rockets, Pocket Monsters, Pokemon Pocket Monsters. I think that's it. But they sell all the time, like frequently. And as long as you have in your title exactly what they are, Pokemon Pocket Monsters, you should be good. But a lot of people will just put Pokemon, and when they get them, they're like, this isn't Pokemon. They're Pocket Monsters. But with all that being said, that's not the kind of scam I'm talking about today. I am talking about somebody decided to go straight to a credit card company and try to cancel the order. So when you do that, you're basically saying that you were scammed, or you feel as if you were cheated when you go straight to the credit card company. I should have kind of been aware that it was going to happen because a buyer sent me a message. Now, I guess I need to tell you the item that got sent out. I sent them a brand new Silent Hill game. This game was brand new. It was sealed in the box, completely sealed, and it was in good condition when I sent it out. Now, I am very meticulous about how I send out video games now, because previously I sent out a video game like an idiot, and I think it was a PlayStation game. And if you know, the PlayStation games have that it's a plastic case, and the plastic cases can get damaged more than the newer like Xbox games. Decided to go grab it so I can actually show you an example. So if you know, the newer games are come in this plastic. It's very hard to damage. And then you have the older games that come in the glass kind of plastic that you step on it, it will crack, it will break, and everything like that. So initially I sent out a game like this a long time ago. This is like in the beginning of my reselling days. I sent out one of these in a regular little 9x6 envelope, and when you send them, I just like literally took it and I put it in the envelope and I sent it out like an idiot. It got there, the case was damaged because obviously it probably got stepped on. You know, the postal people don't care about packages, so it probably got thrown, who knows, but it did arrive cracked. So when that happened, I learned I now send out all of my video games in bubble wrap, and then I'll put it in here. So I've been doing that for a while now. Haven't had a complaint since, not a one. So with that being said, I sent out this brand new Silent Hill game, sealed, already in the plastic. I put bubble wrap around it, and then I put it in another bubble wrap envelope. And then when it arrived to the buyer, it arrived damaged right there in the corner a little bit. And you know, this is like the hardest part of the case. It's really hard to damage that part right there. So, I mean, I'm not blaming the buyer. I'm not saying that they damaged it intentionally or anything like that, because anything could have happened. This was an international order. So it went to the eBay's facility first, and they did something to get it to the buyer internationally. So from me to the facility that it goes to get to the international buyers or whatever, I don't know how they process that. I don't know if they repackaged. I don't know none of that. All I know is he sent me a picture and an item in an envelope that I didn't send them and said that it was damaged on the case. And they also sent this message in French. I didn't even know what it said. They said, I don't know. They just sent me the picture, a message in French. I had to go to Google Translate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm just really just talking junk. But I had to go to Google Translate, and the message said that the game arrived damaged and that they wanted half off of the game because it arrived damaged. And keep in mind, this is like almost $100 game. It's like 80 something dollars and some change or something like that. So I sent them a message and I said, no, what I will do is you can start a return and I will accept the item back. I will pay for the shipping and everything. Just send me the item back, because I'm not about to give you half off for an item that is brand new still. I mean, it's still brand new and it was still sealed, but the case was damaged. Now, I think I can get that item back, resell that item for close to the same amount that I sold it for. So although I would be wasting money on shipping, I only had so much money into the item, so I know if I resold it, I would still be in profit. So it wasn't a problem for me at all to go ahead and accept that return if they would have started that return and getting back that brand new sealed item that now was slightly damaged. So I sent them that message and there was no response. About 4 hours later, I got a message from eBay stating that the buyer started a case with their credit card company saying that the item that they received wasn't right or wasn't damaged. All right, so it took me 75 hours to find the message, but it says, your buyer filed a payment dispute for an order placed on January 5th. This means that they disputed a charge directly with their payment institution. They are requesting $86.85 back, and the reason for the dispute is the item doesn't match the description in your listing. So if it didn't match the description in my listing, why wouldn't they start a return with eBay instead of their original credit provider? That doesn't make sense. eBay clearly provides a way for you to start a return, and I sent them a message stating that I would accept the return, but they went straight to their credit card company versus staying on eBay. That is how I know that they are trying to keep the item and get their money back. That is a complete scam, man. And somebody told me that I should display their eBay name. So I guess I will put it right there if I can find it right here. But yeah, it kind of irks my nerves. But it says the good news is that I'm protected from this dispute under the eBay seller protection policy, which I really need to take a deep dive into because I have no idea how they're going to protect me. What I do know is eBay normally takes the side of all of the buyers. I mean, yeah, all of the buyers. But in this situation, I would have given them a refund and I would have accepted the return, which I stated in my initial message. So it's a case of what they wanted to keep the game. And then now that I look at my listing, it's the same damage on the game when I listed it. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Yeah, definitely a scam. And I can see the buyer's name from here. So Villa Cabama, that's what it is, Villa Cabama. But again, I will put their name next to me. But I just don't understand. I don't even know what's going to happen from the dispute, because normally, like when people dispute stuff like that, eBay will put a hold on your item. They didn't put the hold for the money for this item or anything like that. So I don't know. And then I feel like I'm about to go through it all over again because somebody canceled an order on me. And then after they canceled the order, they said, yeah, go ahead and send it. And then I sent the order, and then literally probably before I was about to make this video, I got a message from them stating that 2 pieces of the item is missing, and it's clearly not missing. In the description, it says comes with everything pictured. There's nothing else that was supposed to be. It was a vacuum, so they wanted extra brush heads and all kinds of other stuff. No, I didn't offer extra brush heads. So just because eBay is profitable, that does not make it customer service friendly all the time. Just like in any business, you have those annoying customers who want those refunds, who will try to get over on you, but that doesn't make it any easier, man, because Nobody got time for that, especially this week. So, I mean, I don't know. If you have anything similar to like this and it happened to you, let us know in the comment sections, because we need to help each other out. That's what the community is supposed to be for. And I know I did the right thing because I immediately replied, send me the item back. I didn't hesitate. There was no argument for me. I didn't try to say, oh, you broke the item, or if it arrived to you like that, just send it back to me because it's sealed. I mean, that's the key for me, especially in this video game, a Silent Hill video game. I mean, it's sealed. People want sealed items more than a used item, obviously. And the game is way more valuable sealed than it would have been opened. So if they get the item, open it, and then try to send it back, I'm really going to be mad because it got to you sealed. The damage was visible while the game was sealed. There was no need for the item to be open for you to, you know, there's no reason for it to be open. So don't try to open it all. I'm like, oh, it was damaged, that's why I sent it back. No, send it back sealed, like I had it. But anyways, guys, oh man, eBay, man, you think it's easy, but it's not. It is easy. eBay is easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's easy. It's just annoying sometimes. But that's it, man. That's it for this video. Just be careful of people, man. You gotta start vetting people more often, man. But this person they didn't have great feedback, I guess I can say that. Or it wasn't bad feedback. They didn't have a lot of orders. I think they only had like 6 orders, or what that number by your name, 6 transactions or whatever. But I really don't like fault people when they don't have. Only thing I do if I receive an offer from somebody and then I click on their name and they have 0 by their name, or 0 through 7 or something like that, I'll send them a counter offer of like $1 above. And if they buy it, they're normally real. But if you send them $1 above what they countered and they have like no feedback at all, and they don't buy it, they probably was a scammer. And that happens more often than you think, because sometimes people just want to buy your item, or say they're going to buy your item, send you an offer just so you don't have the ability to sell your offer to somebody else because they have one and they want it to be available, and theirs the only one to be available for a few days until they get theirs sold. That happens. There's a lot of people who are on eBay who are very petty, man. I'm telling you, I know people like this. No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. I would never do that. I would never buy something from somebody and then just not pay. You would never see my name. Well, then again, people would get another backup account when they do that too. But anyways, all that being said, people do crazy stuff like that on eBay, man. Just be careful, beware, and make sure that you bless somebody today, because I promise you, I'm going to do it tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay, I'm out.